Hi, this is the debris of struggle from this morning. I was going to upload it to YouTube, but it just wasn't good enough. So I'm going to change it somewhat. I've just gone over a complicated sky. When I say complicated, I don't mean complicated in the sense there was a lot of components, but it was a busy sky. So I'm going to put in some distant hills on that, a bit of red, bit of blue, and let's just bit of Spain or something. Just work into that and see what happens. I'll alter that sky, don't worry. That's just, I'm going to put some lovely white clouds in there. Got the heat of Spain or France. The south of France anyway. Okay, so let's put in some bit of warm colour in there. Bit of orange, bit of ochre. And that shows. Okay, so this is background. It's just going to be a field of sunflowery type things, but now that has improved in no end. We're just glazing over with that lighter colour. And let's just these little things. I like those, and I want to put in some dark blue trees along there, along that horizon, but small. Not, I had them big before, well, biggish. And we might even put a few little houses in there. So, blue and red. Plenty of red in the mix. And we'll just put in just some popular type, you know, those tall trees that you get in France and Spain. Probably the wrong brush to use, but no, let's just keep it uncomplicated. You don't want to name things really. Probably gone up a little bit high in there. Right, that looks probably a little bit even, but let's put in some bit of yellow, a bit of orange in there just to catch in some of the light that I'm going to put in that sky. So it's sort of abstracting. I love this orange, it's cadmium orange. Well, I suppose it's cadmium. I've looked on the packet. It is just orange, and maybe some darker. I've mixed in a bit of that of virgin I've got on a palette. Here's my palette. It's lemon yellow, mid yellow, ochre, orange, alizarin, light, cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, which I'm not using, black and viridian. And I painted this on an old watercolour, but and it's Fabriano, and you can see the surface. How I haven't textured it, but the surface is quite knobbly. Okay, so let's get in some darker notes. Let's use that red and alizarin. That's quite a nice cool dark. So let's put some of that in along the horizon. Just complement the yellows and the oranges. Some little bits here and there, just I'm just catching some high spots there, but I don't like that, so I'll obliterate that. A bit of orange maybe. A bit of orange and a bit of lemon yellow. Lemon yellow and that orange gives a lovely light, warm orange. I just want it lost and found. That's the whole point of this. It's getting rid of detail and just painting shapes, colours, complementaries. Now let's just go back behind that and just put in some of that nice light. In here. I think we're going to use some of that now. Just dragging gently over the surface to catch the high spots, just to take it down a notch. Don't know what it's like up in the north of England now on the east coast, but we've had a real blow down here in London and the southeast. I've lost half of my shed roofing felt. I'm going to do that. But I think all the superstores, the DIY stores will be busy today with people getting roofing felt and fencing panels, and my neighbour's lost two. So we've had a real battle, the trains are disrupted. Right, now that's almost lost that, and I want to do some sky now before we go back into that foreground. It's just a little bit too bitty. Now I want a nice warm light in the sky, so a bit of yellow ochre, a bit of red. We don't have to do that. Let's mix it with a bit of blue and white for the cloud, for the nice light on the cloud, so slightly bluey. Just wafting along there. A little white, we can have an off-white, just a little glaze over those hills there. Well, not glaze, a scumble. Take that back, get a bit of that reddy colour in there. Got that heat coming in there. a little bit gentle there, that's better, that's it. It's not white, it's white that's warmed up with a bit of orangey colour. I just want some reddy orangey colour just coming over those hills now. So I want to lose the hard sharp edges, just soften. Just want it all set back in the landscape, in the picture. Bring some of that back in there. Yep. Right, let's do some real high notes on that landscape there. So we use the lemon yellow, bit of orange. Let's see what that does. Look at that straight there. Bit of white in there, I think. I still hear the wind outside, bit of orange in there. To reduce that bittiness. Oh, lovely and warm, hot even. This is just a meadow. Oh, just that's a bit catching the light in there. Warm, soft. Okay, that's a bit better than it was, I think. The red in the field is showing up, well, it depends which way you look at it, but where I'm looking, it's looking on the camera, on this little screen, it's looking quite warm. It's looking warmer than it actually is. So let's just warm up there. Very delicate, just going across the sky. Coming up over the hills. Okay, let's see what we can do with this inch flat. I want to put a slightly greyish, it's a warm sort of terracotta-y roof. Try to keep away from the detail of this. They don't look too mad. Really, they're just in the landscape. I might drag over them just to lay them back a bit. We can bring in some more then. Just showing some little houses. I don't think that brush is suitable for what I'm using. I've got a little brush here, worn out Sterling Pro Arts flat, long flat. It was a long flat. Not very long now. Let's take that out. Right, let's. A bit of a roof on. Just little bits of detail that, without justifying anything. Right, let's just lose some of that there. Let's take it down a notch. Okay, I do. I'm liking it better than it was before. But going back to my inch flat, I want to put in something around under those little buildings there that's going to make sense. So a bit of alizarin and a bit of viridian. I can just put a bit of shadowy colour. See that? Lovely. That's viridian and alizarin. Just mix it with a little touch of white, just to make it go back in the landscape a little bit. And that's looking quite warm now. And I want to get some warm in there. So, but we use the red and the blue for that. And just lots of bits of shadow. It was just a bit busy before. Well, I think that's quite a lot better than it was. And we need some highlights on that horizon there. So, a bit of lemon yellow, bit of orange. I'll just brighten that up a little bit. What's that look like? It's looking quite hot, isn't it? Let's hot this up a bit. Pinks. I lost a little bit there, but I could probably put some brighter orange on there. So lemon yellow and a bit of that orange. Just a bit warm on there. That shows up nice and hot now. Right, I'm going to let that go. I think that's better than it was. I'm not saying it's a great picture, but just clean my brushes. And I'll put it back on the mount. The sky is much simpler than it was before. So, take the gloves off, otherwise I get paint on the mount, or even more than there is. I'll try the blue mountain. I did have it in the ivory mount. Let's just get that there. No, I'm more happy with that than I was the original. But so we've got an impression of a French landscape. French. Well, I'm happier than I was. I'll let you decide when you see it uploaded. But I hope you like it. It is an abstract, but it's more abstract impressionism. But it's a way I'm going to get away from copying nature. I'm trying to find new ways to show them. It's all been done before by the impressionists, expressionists. The Fauves, but I want to find my handwriting. Maybe that could do just a little touch of the orange, orangey, reddy orange, and the warm. Just catching light. Let's just put a little bit in there. Oh, that lovely grey. It was lovely grey. Not anymore. Just a bit there. Okay, so it's all lost and found. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. It's not much of a video, I know. It's not as long as the one I did originally underneath it. But I think it's a better picture. It says more about what I want to do rather than something that was barely good enough to upload. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.